So this is what your worksheet should look like once you are done coloring your shapes. Once you are done with side B, you are now ready to do the next step or the next worksheet. And this worksheet here is a combination of geometric shapes and letters for you. And by now you should already know how to do the geometric shapes, and the letters will be new for you, okay? So quick review on how to do the shapes. Again, your vanishing point, I have put a little vanishing point in the middle there for you. Count how many corners you have for each of your shapes. Corner, vanishing point, corner, vanishing point. And because you need to separate them from the vanishing point, do not draw your line all the way to the vanishing point because you're going to be erasing a lot. So decide that I want to end my star there. And this line over here, oops, let's see, goes that way. There you go. So that's what your star should look like. And then I want to make my rectangle shape and behind the star. There you go. And then continue. When you do your not your shapes, your letters, it's the same idea as doing your shapes. Okay, so let's start out by doing the E first. Look at all the different corners of your letters, the inside and the outside. So ruler in the corner, ruler on your vanishing point. And again, don't draw your line all the way to the vanishing point because I want you to separate your letters from the vanishing point eventually. And as soon as this line here touches your R, you stop. So this is what your E should look like if you guys do it correctly. Okay. Next, let's do your R. Then your L. So once you guys are done drawing your converging lines for your letters to the vanishing point, it is time for you to start to draw parallel lines. It's going to be a little bit tricky, and so I'm just going to mark this in color for you so you can see it. I want you to take a look at these bottom lines over here, okay? The lines that are going left to right. Because we're going to be drawing lines that are going to be parallel to each one of them, and they're going to be exactly the same. So I'm just going to use the lines here that's on my ruler as a guide. So notice I'm just going to move that line there until it touches that line that touches, that is the bottom of my letters. So I'm going to be connecting these two lines together by drawing a line that's parallel to this. I'm going to be connecting these two lines together by drawing a line that is going to be parallel to this. Same thing over here. I'm going to be connecting these two together because I need to draw a line that's going to be parallel to that. So here we go. Okay. You're going to skip this one. And then here it is for your L. Your R, for your L, for your S, for your T, your N, it's going to be right over here, and then this other line right there. So if you guys do it correctly, it should look something like this, okay? This line corresponds with that, this with that, this with that, this together, this together, this together, this together with that, this with that, okay? So once you have that, the next step you're going to do is you're going to be drawing a line that's going to be parallel to this part of your E right over here. Notice these are the same lines, okay? They go the same direction. So where these lines cross each other right over there, this is where you're going to be drawing your vertical line. So then your ruler straight up and down, and then you're going to be connecting these two lines together like so. So this is all that I can see of my E because part of the R covers it, okay? Then the bottom part of my E is a little bit tricky because I should be able to see it. And if I can see it, I should be able to draw a line that goes this way. So this line over here is parallel to that line right there. So if you do your E correctly, it will look something like this. And then same thing over here. Let's see if you can see through it. The lines crossing it right over here. So that part of your E will look like this.